Well, I think we've waited long enough. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is here, and if you've clicked on this video, you've either finished it or you've played the original and planning on getting this for yourself. If you somehow haven't played Metal Gear Solid 3 before, a spoiler warning is in effect, though I won't touch much on the story. I've just completed my third playthrough, the last one on extreme difficulty, and I've nearly finished my fourth playthrough, this time on European Extreme. Before we go any further, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and hit the bell notification so you never miss a new video. Now, let's get into it. So, Metal Gear Solid Delta is the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which follows Naked Snake before the events of the first Metal Gear game, and details the events of how Naked Snake earned the title of Big Boss, and how his descent into darkness began. Like the rest of the series, the story is front and centre, with the original cast making a return to top it all off. But I'm sure a lot of you know this already. Since the RE2 remake back in 2019, we've gotten a slew of remakes with mostly positive receptions.
Who's in? No, not you, Seamus. Ah, poo.
And has basically become like a standard practice in the industry, cashing in on the nostalgia of older fans and bringing in newer fans at the same time. This game is no exception. Since we've had a week to check out Metal Gear Solid Delta, I thought, fuck it, I'll throw my 2 cents in. And my thoughts are...
impressive. Most impressive.
To be honest, it made me think of the RE1 remake back in 2002. Metal Gear Solid Delta is basically a one-to-one remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which I'm not too mad about. Hardcore fans will notice that there are a couple of extra lines here and there, which are very much blink and you'll miss it, and apparently the fat line has been rewritten to overweight, though I haven't seen it in game myself, and seeing as it's a line in an extra codec call, I didn't really notice. I still wouldn't say this game is woke, but if that's something that bothers you, I don't appreciate the changes myself, but I'm just letting you know that they're there. Like, you can still perv on either, so there's that. The real changes in my opinion are the control scheme and the updated graphics. I haven't checked out the legacy style yet, but my experience with the new playstyle is that the game handles incredibly well and the tranquilizer gun has been balanced out with drop off. Which I mean, it did make the game a little too easy being able to snipe people across the map with it. The camo system has been updated to make it faster to change camos and disguises. Is there anything I don't like about it? Well, as mentioned, the game is literally almost a one-to-one remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. It doesn't give us any new areas to explore, which is a bit of a letdown. The hit detection for me so far has mostly been consistent, and the overall visual representation of the game comes across as flat. While the story is still good, even compared to modern standards, there hasn't been any updates to it whatsoever. Like, not even a new subplot or any kind of extra layer there to experience either. Oh, and some of the bonus camos that are locked behind a paywall. Yeah, I love Metal Gear Solid, but for the love of God, they should be unlockable in game. I'm so sick of bonus skins and items being locked behind paywalls. Is this game worth your money? Well, this game is indeed still a good game all these years later. That's mostly because it follows Metal Gear Solid 3's formula pretty closely and only changes the control scheme in the new style mode and the aspects fans of the original game complained about, which were the stop-start nature of the camo system and the healing tabs. If you have played the original, I would say no, at least wait for a sale if you must play it, as the overall experience is mostly the same. If you're new to the series or somehow miss playing Metal Gear Solid 3, I would say yes. All in all, I would say this is a solid remake, no pun intended, but it didn't do enough to separate itself from the original in my opinion. As I mentioned, it could have had more playable sections to let the newer team at least shine a little bit, and have the bonus camos earnable instead of locked behind a paywall. If you stayed this long, please drop a like, leave a comment and subscribe. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.